What we are going to see now all refers to this verse in Genesis 49a. And Jacob called his sons and said, "Come together, that I may call you what is to befall you in days to come." Now it is very interesting that the gematria of the verse "befall you," "ikreetchem" just now, is the gematria of the year 781, which is 5781 after creation, which is 2021. In fact, this was, according to Khatam Sofer, the beginning of the era of Messiah. He brings this from a verse in Psalm, "Me'ashpot yarim ebion." Me'ashpot, from the refuse. Here is the gematria, ikreetchem 781, and Tavshin Perlef 2021 also. So this is the beginning, according to Khatam Sofer, of the process of redemption. So all these tables we are going to see, a lot of tables, all really clearly show that this is like this. In Hebrew it is called Atchalta de Geula. So here really what you see also in black, the word Atchalta, the beginning of the Geula, of redemption. It's the beginning of redemption in red. And then comes the year 5781, which is exactly the time. Okay, it's written Tshuva, repentance, definitely, because repentance is necessary for redemption, yeah? So this is why you have the word redemption twice, repentance twice. Repentance, we have intellectual repentance with your mind, understanding what is wrong to transgress God's commandments, and confession. So amazing, this is what you have. You have also in red here, you see parallel this year, 5783, and this is the beginning of the process in green, 5781. So amazing. This is very famous verse, really, you find a lot in the Zohar, this Atchalta de Geula, the beginning of redemption. See, now we have another one, which also very interesting, also about the importance of this date, which is, as you see in green, you have 57 of this, and then you have Elijah here and Messiah. So in this table that you are going to see afterwards, yeah, we have again this date and many other verses definitely which have to do with this idea. And this is definitely to do with the Messiah, names of Messiah. There are 4 names. So each name indicates to their function to comfort the Jews and to show the greatness of the Messiah to the whole world. But it's only as written here. The verses said, "Keep the Sabbath, keep my commandments." And amazing, you see here the redeemer of Israel in the past, like Esther, Mordechai, and Purim, which is the same thing which is going to be now, because today we have Hamanai, and then we have Haman. So all really goes together. So we have your Esther a few times, and you have, in fact, amazingly, a question, who are the Messiahs? I mean, who are those names? That's Shiloh, Yunan, and Menachem. Those who have this important goal, destiny to ramper Jews. Then you have here again, you see in red, Tavshin Pe'alef, in 5781. Unbelievable. Minimum is all Torah. Then you see here verses also which speaks about redemption. God will remember the covenant with Jacob and with Isaac. This is what you see here in this. Also the covenant with Abraham. God remember. Now it's amazing that you have here in black, you can see here, Yavo Mashiach, Messiah will come on the year 5781. Now the question, when? Yeah, maybe he's there waiting, but you need the condition of Tshuva. You can see in green here, the Hebrew word, Tshuva, green. And in red you have Torah, keeping the Torah, amazing. So he's really in black, Mashiach Yavo, Messiah will come. When in the year 5781, unbelievable, maybe he's here, but because there's no repentance, we have here condition of repentance, you have the Torah, that you have to keep the Torah, and also prayer, which you have here, and then you have also end of time, you have Daniel, because Daniel is this one who told us the end of time. So you have your Elijah will come Messiah, amazing. And then you have here also something interesting, the date of the code, which was 5,733. Then another table, which also in red, time of redemption, and in green you have the Jubilee, because this is the year of Jubilee. If you remember, we mentioned many ideas. Now, if you look on the right side, is written in purple, Tafshin Pe'alef, from 781, unbelievable. And this in red is time of redemption, as we said, from the year 5781, unbelievable. So this is also fits. Then you have another one which all fits with the verse we speak about this, and this is what we have here, also the year of sabbatical, Messiah, and then we have also another interesting, because here you can see so clearly in red, time of redemption, and parallel to it, the time. Then again, everything fits with the verse. Then when we go more into the tables, there are more tables about, all of them clearly show that from the year 5781, which is 221, we saw it, you have in red on top the son of Joseph, and Jubilee, we are now the Jubilee. According to Rabbi Yehuda, we explain exactly what it means. You have the word Messiah twice. You have in blue Messiah, you have down there Messiah in red, because the Messiah, son of Joseph. In fact, in red on the right side, you can see Ben Porat Yosef, the son of Joseph. And then you have in yellow Eliyahu, and verses which says, Shmor Mishpati, keep my laws, my Torah, my commandments, and then you will have redemption. And here another, the same thing, and all the time, as I said, you can see clearly. Then you have another table, which also 781, 2021. And in this one, as you will see now, you will see the date, as we saw before, that Messiah will come on this year, if you will do Tshuva. So here we have, amazing, here you have all the names of Messiah, like Menachem, you can see in yellow on top. You have in red, in black, Ben Ishai, on the same name, Ben Ishai. Then you have also there, Pakod Yifkod, in red, God surely will redeem you. And in red, on the left side, every 5 letters, repentance. Because this condition, this is really about the time when Jews came out from Egypt in the Red Sea. So they did repentance, or Tshuva. So it means looking on all these tables, the names of the Messiah comes here. And all those tables are basically in the center. This date, Tafshin Pe'alef, 781, which is exactly the time which is indicated in this verse that we saw. The verse which says that Jacob told his children, come together, we tell you the time of Messiah. But we know God did not allow him. So Rabbi Sarah said, we did not allow him, but you mentioned it. So he said, because there are indications, Gematria and so on, when it's here. So really very much, this is a date, but we saw 781, which is Gematria of Yikara Etchem. So here we have the Tshuva, as we said, repentance, minimal in the Torah, in the story, when Jews were about to enter the Red Sea, and Pharaoh came near, and they did Tshuva. The Torah says that they lifted up their eyes to heaven, they did Tshuva. So the same situation like we have now, 100 sons of missiles round. Here we have Esther, because the story, what we are going to have, like in Esther, as we said. So that means all these tables, as I mentioned you, the main idea of these tables, okay, it is in Hebrew, but the main idea is telling us that by repenting, by doing Shuvah, by keeping the Torah, especially the Shabbos, we will have Messiah. And what we should do is repentance and Shuvah. This is why almost in every table you have the word Shuvah, repentance. Here you have the Shuvah in red, every 5 letters, minimal in the whole Torah. And here telling also, we have Amanai in black, this is what you have today, Aman of today. And again Messiah. So interesting and important, significant tables which tell us that we are in a very, very significant time. Now, process of Messiah started on 5781 and went through the sabbatical, and now we have the after the sabbatical. So by keeping the mitzvot, you will have this is what you have here. God will remember you, you will see the salvation of God. All those verses telling us, right, about redemption, but condition is at teshuvah, the repentance. This is the minimum of Torah. You have the repentance. So let us hope that this will keep the Torah, will do teshuvah, and then, only then, we'll have Messiah coming with Elijah and Moses. We have here down, you can see Moshe Eliyahu, both of the Moses and Elijah will come together, and then we'll have real, as the Torah says, peace, quiet, tranquility, happiness and joy in Israel, in the whole world.